York rocks. What's up, everybody? It's Phil from New York Rocks. Stay tuned. You're watching New York Rocks, baby. Who rocks better than us?
Nobody rocks like New York rocks. We rock the best. All right, great. We got a great show here tonight, everybody. On tonight's show, we have Shan Egan on the show. Let's give a hand for Shan Egan. There you go. Also, we have Doc Ice. Let's give a hand for Doc Ice. And what would New York Rocks be without J9, who's so fine?
Yeah.
There you go, right there, J9.
Yeah.
Also on tonight's show, we have John Pfeiffer. He's a writer with the Aquarian. Let's give a hand for John Pfeiffer coming down here. He brought his friend Christian Beach, who's going to rock out here tonight. Let's give a hand for Christian Beach. And can't forget Gorgo. Gorgo plays the mandolin, so you got to check that out. Now, what would New York Rocks be without a rockin' band? And on tonight's show, we have Cherry Jerry rocking on New York Rocks. Let's give a hand for them, Cherry Jerry. All right. We're ready to rock and roll here, and we can't rock and roll without food, so we got to give a little hand to Big Al's Pizza. Oh, you. Something about you. Let's give a hand. Come on. We ate, huh? We got to eat, right? Yeah. Also, let's give it up for the Aquarian Weekly, and we have Ronnie James Dio on the cover. We're going to give a little dedication to Ronnie James Dio, a little moment of silence. There you go. Let's give a hand for Ronnie James Dio, man. Gave us a lot of great music, right, guys? We got to give it up to the East Coast. I'm an East Coast rocker, all right? Here we go. Melvins. Hey, you know, but today's show is dedicated because it is Memorial Day weekend, and we got to give it up for the troops, man. For America. Yep. Let's give it up for America right here. Woo. All right. Okay, we're going to get started right now, and then we'll have Shan Egan on the show. Okay, Shan, how you doing, man? Welcome to New York Rocks, man.
Hello, New York.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah. Oh, we got one more sponsor. We forgot to. Here we go. Oh, she's sitting right over here. She'll end up killing us. We got Linda and Lisa DiGennaro, Linda Zoroff and Lisa DiGennaro from Exit Realty.
I want one of these.
This is small in here. Look how little they are. How did they get so small in here? All right, Shan, come on, man. Give it up. Give it up.
Yo.
All right, so here you go. New York Rocks. You're
Love
here.
it, man. Loving this place. Loving your show, Phil.
You having a good time?
I like your sponsors.
Yeah. Well, you got to have cute sponsors. How about our crew here? We have all these beautiful females.
I said
here.
this, man. Yeah. Big Al's. I had some of that pizza back in the green room. Freaking drop dead awesome, man. That's some good za.
That's you're like in Brooklyn now.
Good za.
Right?
That's good stuff,
but
man.
But you ain't from Brooklyn. Tell everybody where you're from. Go ahead.
From the beautiful city of brotherly love.
Yeah.
Just a little shot down south, folks, man.
There you go.
We like New York.
Yeah.
You know, we like to battle a little
Philly's
bit.
Cool.
Yeah, Philly's cool.
Yeah.
You know, I'm a big
but
Philly.
the Yankees, you know.
All right, that's all right. All right.
How about with the Mets?
It's okay. It's all right. You
They're
guys whooped our butts just anyway. We love to hate each other. All right. We're Brooklyn South in Philly.
We're very
that's
close.
What we are.
We're neighbors.
That's right.
Okay. Now you started out in music. Talk about the musical, how you started out with music, and give a little history of what's going on.
You know, the music's been in my blood. You know, it's in my family.
Right.
And it couldn't be denied. It's in the DNA. So, you know, growing up, we always singing in the house, walking around nude, singing in the house, singing in the shower with the clothes on. But yeah, man, it's just in us, man. It's in me, and you know. So I've been working at this thing, trying to make it real.
So you were born actually in Philadelphia?
I was born in Philly.
No.
Born and bred.
Now you hooked up with these guys here. Talk about how did you get up with Doc Ice?
Well, let me tell you a little something, man. So when we had the idea to cut this single, and I got to give props to Gary Lefkowitz and Mike Tweakin Rogers, brought these talents to the table, and helped make this single real. So
who's that pretty guy over there?
I don't know. He's not that pretty. I don't know.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
He looks like somebody I know, though.
Man, I don't know.
I'll find out maybe later on.
Let me see what they did. I mean, that's you.
Phil. How you doing?
So
Talk
Doc.
about this record. Go ahead.
Yeah. So Doc Ice they brought Doc Ice in, man, and him and I we've gelled.
Right.
I mean, there's a lot of good stuff to come. You know, we got this now, but man, the future is going to be beautiful because we've got a lot of things to say.
Now, this is just the one song off the album, and then you're working on other.
We are diligently working on bringing some more to the table. You can get this right here on iTunes. All right, there's the radio mix, which we'll be performing, and club mix. So like I said, you get a whole lot of music for...
now is Doc on it? And
Doc's
J9?
on it, and J9's on it.
J9?
Come on, they're tearing it up.
Well, we're going to hear you perform in a
That's
little
right,
while.
That's right, we're going to get it started.
Yeah, but what else? What else is going on now?
Man, we just, you know, it's a matter of bringing this music to the people, man. And like I said, it's kind of funny that this released a week before Memorial Day. The song "Purple." It's about a unified America. It's about you know, red and blue states. And when I wrote this thing, man, I was just touched what was going on in the political scene, and I realized, man, it's not, you know, I'm Democrat, you're Republican, whatever. I mean, this is our country. That flag right there.
That's right.
All right. This is our country. You know, it's about a unified America.
And who's going to do the best job? You know what I mean?
Well,
That's what we need.
Who's going to do a good job? But really, regardless, I don't want to get too political. You know, politics and religion.
I like Obama. I think a lot of people are a little hard on him, and I think he's a very good president. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
listen, he's got good ideals.
Yeah,
but really, what it boils down to is us asking for more. All right. In one part of the song, they think that they know, but we're fired up and ready to go. You know, it's going to be us that makes a difference. We have to ask more of our politicians. Who represents us?
I think we got to get more on the local. If the local government helps within the community, that's what they need to do.
You got to act locally, but think globally, and that's an important thing. But that's what spurred this song. Because I like to think of us all as purple people. So it's regardless of that, you know, political affiliation. It's about us at the end of the day. So, but it's about having fun too. It's about
now you have
fun.
a candidate that you're supporting. Who is she?
Well, yeah. Well, listen, she's running for governor of New York, and hopefully she embraces this in this song, because you know what. And I think you gotta run on this platform about the people. It's for the people and by the people. And again, I don't want to get too political. It is about having fun here, but that's what spurred this, man. That's what spurred this thing. Cool. So, yeah.
All right, so let's talk with Doc. And Doc, how you doing? Welcome to New York Rocks.
Thank you for bringing me, and I just want to say I am Brooklyn. When you spoke about Brooklyn, I'm like, shit, it's Brooklyn by way of Doc now. So
I hope you were born in Brooklyn.
I was born and raised in Brooklyn, no question.
All right, talk a little history about yourself, how you started out in music, and then you've been around for a little while, you know, and I don't want to make it like we're old, because you look great.
Thank you.
You know what I mean? It's like, you know, go ahead, tell everybody where you're from. Are they from Brooklyn? Go ahead.
No doubt, I'm born and raised in Brooklyn, but I'm a legend in this thing that we call hip-hop, you know, one of the people to bring it to the fore. And the biggest record I had is a record called Roxanne, which spawned over 25 answers, and you know, the rest is history. But
what year was that when that came out?
Came out in 1985. The single came out in '84, but the album came out '85, and that was the beginning of hip hop. You know, and my beginning was with Full Force and Lisa and Cold Jam, and you know, we had like a little tight clique.
DJ Cool Herc, right?
Cool Herc, Howie T.
And DJ Hollywood.
No
he
doubt.
says, I'm the one that said, the first one to say, throw your hands up in the air.
No doubt.
He says, I ain't getting nothing from it, but that's all right.
And the crazy thing is a lot of beef about who started hip-hop, because Brooklyn is pretty big, and you know, we're pretty strong.
Well, they said the two guys were like, they were playing on the radio, and they actually, you know.
Well, the man that brought it to the fore is Mr. Magic.
Right.
You know, Mr. Magic was one of the main people to bring it to the fore. When we first heard hip-hop, it was 2, 3 in the morning. You know, we're listening to him and taping it.
What are those guys doing? Why are they rapping like
what's
that?
that all about? That ain't real music. Take it off. It's hurting my ears, you know, until we started selling more than computer chips, then people had a different ear. But the blessing in it was being a part of something that was brand new. You know, all the kids was loving it. It was a way for us to speak, you know, to voice our, you know, our energies or our angers, and anything that we wanted to channel, we channel it through hip hop. But hip hop is not a music. Hip hop is a culture. You know, and when you got your break dancing with your graffiti, you know, with your DJ, with your MC, now you got the culture of hip hop, and that's what we brought to the fore. And I was, you know, part of. You know, I'm not the forefather, but I'm one of the kids to be born out of it on wax. You know, before before that it was the Grandmaster Flash and the Run DMCs and those cats. But now I tour with Houdini. Jalil from Houdini, that's my brother. And we did songs like The Freaks Come Out at Night, Friends, One Love, and things of that nature. And we're on tour actually now on the 2010 Fresh Fest with Salt and Pepper was on some of the dates, Big Daddy Kane, Rob Bass. It's a bunch of us, and we just out there just having a good time and showing what hip-hop is as opposed to the negatives that it's been getting. So Doc Ice is a legend in the game, happy to be one, though I'm still trying to keep my youth. But now I'm rolling with my man Shan, J9, and we about to do Purple People, y'all. We bringing it all
J9.
to get together, no doubt.
Bring her
J9,
into the picture right now.
you got to speak, sweetie pie. You got to let them know who you are and what you're
Now,
doing.
J9, you're from Staten Island originally. You were born here? Go
Yes,
ahead.
born and bred.
Okay.
Yes.
And now you moved away, but you're from Staten Island. So where are you from?
I'm from Staten Island. I grew up in Silver Lake in
Okay.
Staten Island. And then I lived in England for 5 years.
Right,
and
right.
I lived in Italy for a while and in Greece.
How'd you get hooked up with these guys?
Well, because we worked with the same producer-engineer. So I had met him because I do my own solo act. It's a little bit of a different style.
Right.
But, so we got involved and that's just it, really.
We are.
All right, you know what? We got the band rocking, ready to go right here. So why don't we give it up for Cherry Jerry rocking on New York Rocks.
Thank you, Phil from New York Rocks. You rock, baby. It's called Freak Show. Talking about what's on your mind. Here in the scene of the crime. If you really want to turn me on, what are you doing over there? Gotta try another way, honey. Release the pressure. There's no other way to
next song is called Turned Around off my new album, Life is Sweeter. I'm gonna take my glasses off first. And my scar. It's all coming off. Girl, I'm completely moved in every way. All the things that I just wanna say, I've been afraid to. In what did I do to deserve someone like you? How'd I get so lucky? Is it true? I feel an angel sent you here. I really found someone sincere. I feel a mountain moving on and on. And I'm completely turned around. I had my share of breaks this cold, lonely time. Completely moved in every way. All the things that I just want to say, I've been afraid to. I'm completely turned around. I had my share of heartbreaks this cold New York town. Thank you. Thank you, New York Rocks. Thank you, Phil. Thank you, everybody. We had a lovely time. Thanks, Phil.
All right, here we go. Give it up for Jerry Cherry.
And the Mayhem.
Let's introduce the band. Who do we have here? Go ahead.
We have on drums, Mr. Aaron Brooks.
There you go.
Right there.
Let's give it up.
Drew Mortelli.
There you go. And who do we have here?
On guitar, we got Mr. Adam Paul.
Okay. All right, let's talk a little bit about the band. Where are you guys from? Yeah, tell
From
everybody.
New York City. Right here, we're on New York City, that's right. Forgot about it.
All right. Now you have an album out.
Yes, it's called Life is Sweeter, ...
Okay. Now you played a couple of songs from the album.
That's right.
Go ahead.
First
Name
one
some.
was Freak Show, and the one we just played was called Turned Around. You go to my website, jerrycherry.com. There's a little banner at the top, right? You click on it, and you get it for free, the song.
Okay.
Free.
All right. And besides that, you also play guitar for Chubby Checker, right?
Yeah, I do. I've been going around the country, twisting my life away.
That's it, man. All right. Well, best of luck to you guys. How can they find out more about the band? Go ahead.
jerrycherry.com, and yeah, go to it. Love to hear from you.
You heard it right here on New York Rocks. Who rocks better than us? Nobody rocks like New York Rocks. We rock the best.
Come on and get right on it.
Color, you should stay inside the line. You can mix the colors of imagination of your mind.
Come on and get right on it. Know what you wanna be. Let's come together.
We're the purple people.
Come on and get right on it. Know what you wanna be. Let's come together.
We're the purple people. Here today in the USA. Ask yourself where you belong. Living in a state of red or blue. The color purple stands for me and you.
Come on and get right on it. Know what you wanna be. Let's come together.
We're the purple people.
Come on and get right on it. Know what you wanna be. Let's come together.
We're the purple people. Hey, ooh, 50 ways to make a change. Aren't you tired of these games we play? They think that they know. Get fired up now, ready to grow.
Come on and get right on it. Know what you wanna be. Let's come together.
We're the purple people.
Come on and get right on it. Know what you wanna be. Let's come together.
We're the purple people. It's never too late. Find a better way. It's never too late. Ooh,
Color, you should stay inside the line. You can mix the colors of imagination of your mind. Play with different shapes. Just don't move or break the circle. Mix some blue with some red. You just might like it.
some do have, some just can't do. Now's the time to move, to groove. Now the time to move, yeah.
Come on and get right on it. Know what you wanna be. Let's come together.
We're the purple people.
Come on and get right on it. Know what you wanna be. Let's come together.
We're the purple people. Hey. I know I grow, I sow, you and me now.
Come on and get right on it. Know what you wanna be. Let's come together.
We're the purple people.
Come on and get right on
Hey,
it. Know what you wanna be. Let's come together.
come on, everybody.
Come on and get right on it. Know what you wanna be. Let's come together.
We're the purple.
Together.
We're the purple people.
Shan Egan rocking on New York Rocks. Let's give it up again for Shan Egan rocking on New York Rocks. All right, what do we got here? Who's this lady?
Beautiful Janine.
Give it up for Janine.
J9, yeah, J9.
J9's from Staten Island.
She's from the island. That's it. And my man, Doc Ice. Doc Ice, the one and only. That's it. Doc's in the house.
All right, so that was a single entitled off your
Purple People, it's called. Purple people, man. That's it. Everyone, there's a little purple people in all of us. All right? That's right. That's right.
What's that song about? Go ahead.
Well, I'll tell you the truth, man. I wrote it about a unified America. An old political hype of red and blue states. Even the child can tell you that red and blue make purple. So it's about a unified America. You know, let's put our political things to the side. We're one country, one love. That's us. That's it. That's it.
Check it out. How can they find out more what you guys are doing? Now you have a website you're building. You're putting it together now?
Building a website, but certainly you can buy the tune. The radio mix is what you heard here. There's a club track. For $1.98, you're getting a whole lot of music. All right, so on iTunes. So Shan Egan, Purple People, look for it. Please support, 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 support.
You heard it right here. Rocking on New York Rocks. Who rocks better than us?
Nobody.
All right, man. Thank you. Okay, we're back. We're back. Oh, man.
That was
That's
great.
Applause. Well, we had a different
show,
mix
man.
of different people here performing here tonight.
Awesome.
But now we got a new panel up here of John Pfeiffer. Let's give it up for John Pfeiffer over here. And you brought Christian Beach, the entertainer.
Christian Beach.
Christian Beach.
Thank you.
Tom Shiver.
What's this Gonzo? Goro.
Gorgo, otherwise known as
Mr.
Gonzo.
Mandolin player.
Okay. All right, John, talk
You
a
can call
little
him
bit
Gonzo.
about the Aquarian. Now, you work for the Aquarian Weekly, and
Right,
you're a
right.
writer, and you're a musician. You've been in the business. Go ahead.
Yeah, I've been with the Aquarian for about 7-8 years now.
Right.
I'm a columnist. I'm also a contributing editor.
All right.
I'm a musician. I've been in bands and on the road for the last 25 years. I've been able to combine the writing, playing, and producing, and into creating like a reinterest in like journalism, rock journalism. you know,
Okay.
from a unique perspective.
And you're from what area? Where you from?
I was born in Lexington, Kentucky.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay, and now you had brought Christian down here. Talk about Christian Beach, that you got involved with some of the performers.
Yeah, well, Christian Beach is a guy that I spotted about 5 years ago. I got involved in some of the production of the record,
Right.
some of the music. Phenomenal performer, country Americana based. Plays all over New Jersey, New York,
Okay.
and very very unique
All right.
perspective on music.
Okay.
So it just caught my eye.
All right, hold off. Let's get to talk to him because I know we're running
Oh,
short of
he
time.
said
Go
it so
ahead.
eloquently.
Yeah, I know.
Everything
Well,
John
introduce
said.
yourself. Go ahead. Where you from?
Actually,
Tell
if we get
everybody.
Doc Ice back in here.
Yeah, get Doc in there.
So
Doc
yeah,
Ice.
I've been in bands for
Right.
since I was like 19 years old.
Sure.
So this venture here, my solo record, was a little bit different. So it's just working with some different musicians in the area, some musicians who have worked on other projects in the Jersey Shore. We also had, actually, Gary Mazzarapi is a prominent musician on this record.
Les Paul.
He's a bass player for Les Paul. So yeah, it was just an alchemy of different styles.
Right.
This record was sort of just a kind of experiment of working with, different styles and try to.
How many tracks? You have a lot of tracks on here. 12 tracks.
Yeah, there's 12 tracks on there. They range from full orchestration with accordion, mandolin, guitar, piano. There's a few stripped down tunes in there as well, which are just
vocal and piano or vocal and guitar just done live.
Well, we're going to hear
disc.
you perform in a little while.
Yes.
But you brought Goro down. Talk about that.
Goro.
Goro.
Every time
Think
he
of
talks,
Goro.
he calls me a different name every time he looks at me.
Gorgo.
Gorgo.
Gorgo. All right,
Yeah.
what kind of name is that? What's?
It's just a nickname I've had since I was a kid.
Are you Russian?
No, I'm not Russian.
Russian?
It's named
I thought
after
he
an
was
old
when I
English
first met
horror
him.
movie.
But where'd you learn how to play that instrument? That was great.
I don't know, just a couple of years ago, I just felt like playing something different. I'm a guitar player, so I
Yeah,
just
yeah.
picked that up because I got sick of playing guitar and
It's different.
just started liking it, and now that's all I play.
But that's expensive. That
That one, well,
it looks nice.
so-so. $3,000.
Well, we're gonna see you play it in a little while, but I was like, all right. So
What's up for you next? Like, what are you doing now with yourself? Are you touring anywhere? You playing anywhere?
Yeah, right now we're just trying to solidify some dates. I don't have anything imminent right now. There's nothing that's on the table formally, but probably within the next couple of months we'll have some stuff coming up. So yeah, my website is christianbeach.net. That's the best way to check out what's going on. Also, MySpace www.myspace.com/Christian Beach. All these websites and Facebook as well.
Thank you. I'm Christian Beach, and I want to say thanks to Phil from New York Rocks. And this is a song called If I Don't Want to Be a Lonely Man.
there's nothing that I couldn't borrow from a gypsy out in Cairo. There's so many these places I could be. From the Cascades to some coast of Italy. But there's this notion of devotion that keeps me satisfied. I don't wanna be a lonely man. Wanna give you and me a try. This time of year it's cold in Jersey, but I can drive to the Carolinas. I could find a place to stay there, sitting on a porch in the sun in my folding chair. There's so many these places I could go. From the Cascades to the hills of Tupelo. But there's this notion of devotion that keeps me satisfied. I don't wanna be a lonely man. Wanna give you and me a try. There's no fantastic ruins I could explore, no exotic city I could reach. There's nothing or no one I wanted more than to keep you here for sure. There's so many these places I could go. From the Cascades to the hills of Tupelo. But there's this notion of devotion that keeps me satisfied. I don't wanna be a lonely man. Wanna give you and me a try.
The song is called Taking It Real Slow.
If the sky could talk and the ground could say, they won't tell me anything. If the mountains were alive, they'd move aside. I was looking for signs in a world gone mad. I was disappointed, thought that I'd been had, but I guess I'm just along for the ride. I see everybody all around me moving fast, taking it real slow, taking it real slow. I'm changing from my old ways, and pictures fill our cup. We learn a few things with any luck, but sometimes our hearts get torn and we get stuck. With all life's lessons, I misbehaved. I cheated and lied like some renegade. I know them things won't last. They're in the past. I see everybody all around me moving fast, taking it real slow, taking it real slow. I'm changing at my own pace, and I'm feeling I'm on to better days. If you move too quickly, you lose sight of what you're trying to find. When you think about it, it's all a state of mind. Don't blind yourself, testing time. Now I feel rested, now I feel good, just like everybody should. I'm not going anywhere, even if I could. The sun beats down in this lonely part of town, even though I'm the only one around. Those wretched souls left a long time ago. I see everybody all around me moving fast. I'm taking it real slow, taking it real slow. I'm changing at my own pace, and I'm feeling I'm on to better days, and I'm changing from my own ways, and I'm feeling I'm on to better days.
Thank you.
All right. Well, you know, I wanted to do a couple of mentions. We we did one at the Urban Art Festival, like a graffiti art, and we had a lot of the graffiti artists down there. You know, they were showing their work and their tags and everything. And then also, I wanted to give a little dedication to Peter Steele from Typo Negative, that he passed away. A little moment of silence, and of course Ronnie James Dio. And I had my friend, actually, I did some work with my friend on the VH1 Golden God Awards, my friend who was editing that. And his name is Kevin Moy, great editor for Revolver magazine, and I helped him work on that. And I just wanted to give him a little shout out and thank him. And I want to thank everybody that came down here tonight, and thanks for shutting the lights. All right, you're watching New York Rocks. We're going to bring over Chubby Checker here. Hey, check it out, everybody. It's Phil from New York Rocks, and we're rocking down here at Finestein's here on 61st and Park, and we're rocking with the legend, the man, Mr. Chubby Checker. How you doing?
New York rocks, all right. Yeah, we're rocking in New York, okay.
Oh, man, what a pleasure it is to meet you.
Thank you.
And
Good to see you.
I'm telling you, you look marvelous.
Hanging out with all the rockers around New York. You got it? Okay.
You got it going on. I'm telling you, you got all the energy. You look great. And I want to thank you for coming down here and rocking out here tonight. You did such a great job. I'm so impressed. I'm in heaven right now. I'm floating. But let's talk about the man, the legend right here, Chubby Checker. You know, you're from South Carolina, I know, and then you went to Philly, right? And I know you have a big musical history. Let's start out with that. Go ahead.
Well, what do you want to know?
Okay. I want to know how you started in music. Now, you started out, how'd you get inspired by playing music? I know you met somebody, right?
Well, I saw Ernest Tubb singing at the fair in South Carolina.
Yeah, yeah.
And I must have been about 4 or 5 years old.
Yeah.
And
he was a kid too.
That
right?
did it.
Yeah.
That did it.
Yeah, yeah.
He was a country singer.
Yeah.
And that did it. And then I saw Sugar Child Robinson, who was about 12 years old.
Right.
And he was a boogie-woogie piano player with his bass player and his drummer. And they came to South Carolina, and that did it.
Now, you played an instrument, though, back in the day, a little bit, right?
Well, I played piano a little bit, but I had too much music in my head.
Right.
And I know I could never play all the music that was in my head. So I said, other people can play it, and I can put it together.
Right.
So that's how it went. But it went okay. It was fun.
Okay. Now, when you started with the music, you had a song. It was called Class, right? It started with that. And
know
then,
about that?
Yeah, well, you know, you got to do my research, you know?
About that song. Well, it was my first song. It was on the charts. It went about 34 on the charts, 35 on the charts.
Right.
And I was in high school. I was at South Philadelphia High School when that record came out.
Right.
And Fabian and I was in the same school.
Yeah.
And we're still friends, by the way. Yeah.
That's cool. Now, with that song, now you came out with the twist, right? So you came out with the twist, right?
There was a couple in the middle there that didn't happen.
Right.
You know, there was the Class that hit with that. And I went on the road with Clyde McFadder and the Crest, and Bo Diddley, Paul Hucklebuck Williams in the big band, and Chubby Checker was the MC.
Yeah.
And we had a tour called the Hot Five. We traveled all over the South while I was on school vacation. And then we had a song called Private Eyes that didn't make it. And we had a song called Dancing Dinosaur. And I had no success with that. And I thought it was time it was all over. And I was worried. And, you know, I had a little taste of it. But
Colt.
Henry Colt.
Henry Colt.
Henry caught the piano. Henry Colt. And
I knew I messed that up.
well, he took me over to the record company. And that's when that started.
Right.
And then the Class came. And then I met Dick Clark's wife, and she put Checker on the Chubby.
Yeah.
All those things.
That's what I mean. How did you get the name Chubby Checker? It was before. It was when you were working, right?
Tony Anastasi,
Yeah.
who was my boss, gave me he had a produce market,
Right.
and he gave me the name Chubby.
In Philadelphia.
Yeah,
Yeah.
9th Street, Italian Market.
Right.
And then I went to Farm Fresh Poultry. I went there. And Henry, you know, took me to the record company.
Right.
And we met Cal Mann and Bernie Lowe and Dave Apple.
Right.
And they introduced me to Dick Clark. And Dick Clark's wife gave me the name Chubby. I mean, Checker. She put Checker on the Chubby.
Yeah.
And then I was coming home from school one day. And they says, Chubby, we want you to come up to the studio. We want you to record the twist. I says, that record's been out already. I says, it's Hank Ballard's song.
Right.
And they says, well, sir, I want you to do the twist. Come up and sing it. We already did the track and everything. So just come up here. So I went up and I sang it about 4 times. And Dave says, Chubby, do you know that Daddy's sleeping and Mama ain't around? He says, it's a little flat. I says, Dave, I got to graduate high school. My grades are terrible.
Yeah.
I'm going home, and they'll never know.
Yeah.
Little did I know, huh?
Yeah.
And we recorded that song in about 25 or 30 minutes, and I went home, and I went outside, and I felt kind of funny.
Right.
Because I told my mother I wanted to be a big star. My mother said she had a dream that I was going to sing a song, and it was going to be someone else's tune. And I went home, I said, Mom, I sang someone else's tune. I said, you think that's it? She said, well, that's a dream I had.
Right.
Little did we know. The rest is history. Yeah.
Okay. Now with the twist, right away it wasn't really popular. It took some time, and you pushed it. You pushed hard for that song. Talk about that. Go ahead.
We went to all the record hops, showing people what it was, and we went around campaigning the song. And there was a disc jockey in Pittsburgh. His name was Porky Chadwick. And Porky says, I'm going to play the twist because I think it's a big hit. And then he started playing the song. And then everyone started playing the song. And then Finestein started playing the song. And then I went on Finestein one day. And that was it. That was dancing change right there. Dancing change right there. The twist, the pony, the fly, the shake. It's you know, when Alexander Graham Bell came along and someone said, Watson, is that you? The phone became a permanent fixture in our lives. And when Edison did the light bulb, it became a permanent fixture. When Chubby did the twist, dancing as we know it became a permanent fixture on the dance floor. And the way we dance is as old as my career. And these when I watch aerobic exercises, you know, before the twist, no one did that. The twist.
You influenced everybody.
Well, someone thought that the twist was a good song to exercise to, and then an industry began, and it's a huge industry today. But before we came along, it wasn't here.
So a lot of people, you know, got inspiration from you, like the Beatles and other groups. They came out with Twist and Shout, and everybody had variations of the twist too. Besides the dancing, there was a phenomenon that you started.
But then there was the pony, which is the biggest dance. I mean, if everybody's watching me right now, you know what that is. Well, well, that's the pony. That we did that, and then the fly. And you know, by the way, that on the New Music Weekly, the fly, I think last week it was #1, and it's been in the top 5 for the last, 4 or 5 weeks. It's an indicator for radio stations to find out what the secondary market is playing. And I want to say to all the radio stations out there, guys, would you please play my song, The Fly, Fly Away. Please play my song.
You're still rocking.
Please play it. Chubby's still rocking.
Still
Hey
number
guys,
one. Still number one.
play The Fly. Play Fly, Fly Away. All the disc jockeys, program directors, please play my song. It's the #1 song.
How about the
on
chocolate
the New
bar?
Music Weekly.
Where is it? Where is it?
You got
We
chocolate bar?
Right here. What is this? Talk about that. What is that?
Checker bar?
Checker bar.
Checker bar.
Checker bar,
it's,
baby.
It's my invention. And on the 15th of April, it'll be released in Germany.
There you go.
And we're hoping by the fall, it'll be in all the European
And you
countries.
told me to stick it in your pocket, make sure it don't melt, and it didn't melt.
And it's the only one of its kind in the world. And this is how it looks. Isn't that cute? Isn't that nice? It's called a checker bar.
Yeah. You can play with it.
Sure smells good.
You gotta eat it though.
So you got to eat it. Yeah, but it's a good bar. Look on my web, and look on the web, you'll find it. And for The Fly and all of our songs, you can get on iTunes, Amazon.com. Once you go there, kids, and whip it up. It's to the rock in New York. Rock, New York rocks. And we're having a good time. And disc jockeys, don't forget to play the Fly remix.
That's it.
And well, I'm very happy. What does New York do? New York rocks.
Who rocks better than us? Nobody rocks like New York rocks.
Nobody. Let me hear. We got a new song out there, folks. We got The Fly out there. We got Knock Down the Walls. You can talk to me. You can. move around, save it, save it. Save it, save it, save it, save it. But you're gonna need it in a few minutes. I don't want you to wear it out, so. There you go. Okay, ready? Hello? 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 I need you. Turn around, sir. Yeah, leave your glasses on. Look cool. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Yeah, I like that. Looks good. Now listen carefully. Right foot forward. Right foot forward. Right foot forward. All right? Now bend your knees just like this. Turn around, let them see you. That's good. All right, now. Shh. Now, girls, put your hands right here. Don't touch nothing. Now, girls, the reason why I want you to save your energy because now you're going to need it. I want you to shake your hips just like this. Shh. Keep the beat. Keep the beat. Keep the beat. Good, baby. That's good. You got it. Girls, the last thing I want you to do is shake the water off with your hands just like this. Got the wiggle going? Everything going the same time? Got it going? Yeah, baby.